Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and I'm bringing to you a 62-year-old woman who is single and searching. Most times than not, people ask questions like, why is somebody single? What kind of a man is she looking for? Where has she been all along? And questions like that. But it's very important to ask these questions because the moment we bring the answers, that is when you decide whether or not you will be interested. Our guest on today's show is Jennifer. Jennifer is 62 years old and she's single and searching, a mother of twin daughters who are all grown, okay? And they want to also get married. So they are waiting for their mother to pave way so that they can get married. They are adults pursuing different paths in life, and they are in the UK. She also left the UK recently. She's in Kenya, in Ruaka, and she is looking forward to get a man who is serious. So before I explain this, I want you to check whether you have subscribed to our YouTube channel, check whether you have liked our videos, because there is no need of watching without liking while it is free if you can. And you can also be, there are people who think they have subscribed to this channel, but they have not. Okay? Maybe somebody is watching and just because they are a fan of Jenga Njeru, they have not even subscribed because any other time they can go and watch. Also, there are people who would want to join our membership packs. Membership. You will check. There are so many packs there. Even packs of $2, maybe $5, $15, $30 per month. You can check whether you would want to be a member and be a member of this channel. So I'm welcoming you to membership. So that's another way of joining this team. Another thing, there are people who would want to be posted just like Jennifer and they don't know how. So I'll give you my contact details so you can reach my desk easily on 0712 997 660 or +254, that is the country code, +254 712 997 660, and my team will get in touch. They actually respond within a day, okay? Sometimes within hours and other times within minutes. And if you find them online, they're going to respond almost immediately. So please get in touch. Jennifer has been in Europe for the last 30 years. And there are people who feel like the education system in their countries don't work, especially for people who have passed with flying colors. We were celebrating the people who did very well in their examinations. And when the examination was released, some students got a lot of marks, A's and B's, A minuses. There were a good number that attained the C plus grade and above to join our various universities, public and private universities. However, you will rarely find people who get employed in just the same way. In fact, when people complete school, and that's why it's advisable for people to pick careers that can also work with or without employment. For instance, if you take a career that can increase your skills and you will end up generating income skills, high income skills, that career can end up giving you an edge of advantage even before you are employed. You look at our system in Kenya, and sometimes even the system of governance, from the top of the executive, you realize that the political class keep on recycling leaders. For instance, there is this lady who refused or turned down the offer of the president. She's a former CS, but declined an appointment that was supposed to be to see her in Ghana as High Commissioner. She just declined. This is a person who served as a cabinet secretary, a government minister, if you know what that means. That person, as old as or as young as she is, wants to be recycled. Somebody who has made money, somebody who has made impact. And they were reshuffled from cabinet because they did not perform according to the requirements of the president. In fact, if you are reshuffled and not promoted, it's actually a demotion. If you are taken from a ministry like Interior and taken to another ministry, I'll not mention ministries, then that is the top one of the topmost top CS slots, then you are demoted. If the president takes you from that post to maybe an advisor or even to a high commissioner, an ambassador in another country, it's a demotion. You did not perform as expected when you're in the docket of a cabinet secretary. Now, tell me, when will our young people who are leaving school in their numbers? Because assume if 250,000 people went to the university, assume half of them graduated. Maybe something life happened to the others, only half of them. Let's say even 100,000 graduated. Are you telling me that the 100,000 people will be getting jobs every year? That's a lie from hell. It doesn't work like that. There are people who have worked in this country, put food on their tables. They have more than 20 years after graduation. They have never been employed because maybe they decided to diversify. Others started to open businesses. Others did startups. So what I'm saying is, there are people who believe that the system of education and the system of job placement does not work. I'm referring to people like Jennifer. When that one did not work for her, she went to Europe. As young as she was then, as a certified nurse, she went there to look for greener pastures. Even if it were you, your country is offering maybe a certain amount, X amount of money, let's say 100,000 per month, okay, in salary before deductions. And if you go to Europe, you go to Britain, you can get 4-5 times more after tax. Even if you are the one working, even if you're patriotic, where are you going to work? While your own government is giving jobs abroad, they are calling people for positions abroad. Where are you going? It's a very capitalist nation. So this is exactly what happened to Jennifer. So she has been in Europe for 30 years, tried different countries, ended up in the UK, and that is where she was living for the last 15 years. Left her daughters. She has twins, grown adults, and now they want to. She wants to get a husband. She wants to get somebody from the ages of 55 because she's 62, 55 and above. And this man should be serious. This man should be God fearing. This man should be a man who has his own home. She has her own home in Ruaka. She doesn't want somebody who does not have a home. She says that like begets like. If you're there, she uses the word pauper. If you're there and you're pauper, maybe you have not been fortunate to organize yourself. Maybe you're not financially independent. Independent, not the choice of words, not financially stable. Most people think they are financially stable, but what they are is financially independent, meaning they don't have to ask people for handouts to put food on their table. Life can run with or without handouts. That's the meaning of financial independence. They can take their children to school. They can be able to do a number of things without actually requiring help from people. That is independence. Are we together? So she's looking for that kind of a man, and that man should also be serious. She's a good mother, she says, and she doesn't have a problem if that man has children as well because she is a good mother. And for people who would want children, age is not on her side, so there is no way she can get a baby unless a miracle happens. Are we together? So if you're there, you're single and searching, she's in Ruaka, Ruaka, and that's it. So that is Jennifer, and she's very serious, and she would wish to get a serious person who is a devoted Christian, whether the person is from the PCA church, from the Anglican church, from any church, but that person should be a committed Christian. Somebody who doesn't drink, somebody who doesn't smoke, somebody who is not dramatic. She's not looking for a drama queen. She's looking for peace. And that is why she's on the show. After this, I will post her contacts on my Facebook page at Jenga Njeru, which has more than 95,000 subscribers or followers. Check out there so that you don't engage the wrong page. I'll see you in the next video.